Hello friends. Welcome to this overview presentation of RERA PSM. Since May 1, 2017, RERA Act has been imposed by the Real Estate Regulatory Authority. Under this act, any project with a plot area of over 500 meters, or more than 9 apartments, needs to be registered with RERA. In addition to the registration, periodic updates need to be submitted. This updates could include the construction progress, project inventory consumption, and changes in project size and cost, and need to be updated at least once in a quarter. Not only do builders need to regularly collect and compile this information from various departments, including the sales and projects, they also need to store this information in a centralized repository, and have immediate access to this information as and when the need arises. Over the next few minutes, we will see how RERA PSM addresses these requirements. Here is the brief agenda for today. We will quickly go over the key RERA requirements, and give an overview of the application architecture of realty companies. We will provide an overview of RERA PSM, and talk about some of the key capabilities and features. Finally, we will demonstrate the solution to you on a live demo instance. For the projects to be registered, there is an application form A, which has to be filled on the RERA site. This form requires detailed information about the promoters and the project. In addition to the KYC information about the applicant and promoters, RERA requires information about the past experience, other projects, etc. With regards to the project information, RERA requires all information including legal agreements and documentation, land details, litigation details, in addition to detailed project plans, estimated costs, and proposed inventory. The project estimated and actual cost needs to be segregated into the land and associated cost, development cost, and construction cost. Also, 70% of all collections need to be deposited into an escrow account, and withdrawals can be effected only after certifications by architects, engineers, and chartered accountants. The payment milestones have been defined by RERA which need to be complied with. Now that we have seen the RERA requirements, let's take a look at the typical departments within a realty company, and the source of where the RERA required information can be collected from. As you can see in the slide, the key functions of a realty company can be broadly classified into the front office, mid-office, and back office functions. Front office functions are where the company personnel have a direct interaction with the customers and include marketing, sales, and customer service, including generating quotations for prospective customers. Mid-office functions typically include managing and defining the project inventory, including flats and car parks, booking management, defining the payment schedules, creating demand notes and invoices, and finally managing the collections and generating interest transactions on delayed payments. Back office functions including the management of the construction-related activity and financial accounting. To satisfy RERA requirements, you need to access the front office for the applicant and stakeholder details, the mid-office for project inventory, sales, and collections information. The back office provides the information on the actual construction activity, and only the summarized cost and completion % information is required by RERA. As you can see in this slide, RERA PSM provides detailed functionality for capturing the front office and mid-office information. It also provides a repository for the summarized completion status and cost information. This essentially means that RERA requirements can be completely satisfied by RERA PSM. In addition, you also get rich functionality for sales and marketing, project inventory, booking and collections on the robust Microsoft Dynamics 365 platform. So how RERA PSM can help? RERA PSM leverages the mature functionality of the legacy PSM, which is a matured sales and sales recovery solution, and has been used by leading builders to sell and manage millions of square feet of real estate. The same functionality has now been defined on the Dynamics 365 platform, and leverages its rich out-of-box functionality for CRM. Microsoft is continuing to make significant investments in this platform, including functionality for machine learning and artificial intelligence. With the acquisition of LinkedIn and tie-up with other social platforms, Dynamics will soon be able to support predictive selling and accurately determine the propensity of buyers. This slide provides a snapshot of RERA PSM capabilities which we have discussed. In the next few slides we will delve deeper into each PI, or functional section. You can capture information and generate all the information required for project registration, including the applicant and stakeholder details, project details, applicant's past experience, litigation, and documentation details, project features and amenities, along with the detailed hierarchical inventory viz. Phase, building/wing, units, and car parks. RERA PSM also lets you define the stilt, podium and open and closed parking spaces. It also lets you define the ASR rates, both residential and commercial, for an accurate valuation of the unsold inventory. Project estimated costs can be captured and categorized into the land and associated cost, cost of common amenities, development and construction cost. In the future, if RERA chooses to provide API interface, then the forms can be directly uploaded and avoid manual data entry or upload to the RERA site. As the registration and sanction is a continuous process, RERA PSM maintains a complete history of the registration and sanction details and provides a cumulative view of the same. In addition to the estimated costs, the incurred or the actual cost also needs to be tracked down and maintained. As the completion and costs can be incurred at different points in time, RERA PSM maintains a complete history of the individual transactions and summarizes this at the project level. The various completion certificates can be generated in the solution, and supporting documentation can be stored and uploaded along with the relevant transaction. RERA PSM also addresses the key requirement of tracking the collections, deposits and withdrawals from the escrow account. Each time a withdrawal is required, the architects, engineers and the CA's form can be generated from the system. These forms can be exported to Excel and emailed directly to the relevant stakeholders for their certification. The certified forms can then be uploaded and maintained in the system for future reference. The detailed withdrawal history is maintained in the system with automation calculation and check for the maximum amount that can be withdrawn at any point in time. Now let's discuss some of the non-RERA functionality, which is however the foundation or building block for the solution. Dynamics 365 is fundamentally a CRM solution with rich functionality for Salesforce automation. The lead sources and sales pipeline can be tracked in the system, and the data can be visualized in dashboards and charts. Microsoft Dynamics 365 provides rich functionality for defining opportunity stages and maintaining the complete interaction and activity history. Realtors can define guided processes along with opportunity stages, which minimizes the time required for onboarding new sales personnel. You can define detailed hierarchical inventory for the project, starting with phase 2 automated units creation. You can define the construction stages for each building, which can be linked to payment schedule milestones. Moreover, you can also define the unit categories such 2 BHK, 3 BHK, shop etc., and also the subcategories such as 3 BHK large etc. These subcategories are called unit class in RERA PSM. For each class you can define a payment schedule which gets applied to all units belonging to that unit class. At the time of creating a quote or a booking, this payment schedule is referenced to create the quote or booking payment schedule. The payment milestones defined in the payment schedule are as per RERA guidelines. As part of the sales process, you can create quotes for specific units and then convert these quotes to bookings. RERA PSM provides the functionality to generate demand letters and GST tax invoices on demand or automatically linked to completion of construction stages. The payment receipts can be entered in the system and can be allocated by charge types. Interest records are automatically generated for delayed payments. Let us quickly summarize and talk about the benefits. It is a single integrated solution which covers almost all the requirements for compliance, sales and marketing and booking management. The solution being cloud-based, there is no capex cost and you can start with a monthly subscription. RERA PSM is built on the robust Microsoft Dynamics 365 platform with built-in integration with Microsoft Office products. Any future enhancements made by Microsoft, such as addition of machine learning and artificial intelligence, can be easily incorporated. Further, realtors can build additional functionality on the same platform as required. For more information, please contact Vikas Goyal. Contact number 983-345-8129.